All right, so we're going to speed run some March Madness. Coach has every single conference tournament ready and locked, ready to go. So for the ASUN, the Atlantic Sun Conference, it's their 46th year. Of course, we like that because it's a 64 flip, which, is last year the Browns won it. The winner this year was Lipscomb. Coach, to be honest with you, we didn't really have any dog in this fight. Here's the teams: North Alabama, Florida Gulf Coast, Jacksonville, Eastern Kentucky, Queens, Austin Peay, North Florida, Stetson, Central Arkansas, West Georgia, and Bellarmine. So we didn't have a single one of those teams flagged, right? But let's still dig a little bit deeper. So what happened? So Lipscomb, they got 76 points in the win. That's a good total. And they beat Northern Alabama, who sent Jakari Lane. So we got a Lane there, and right below him we got Lawrence McCray. We like that because of Butch McCray in blue chip. So we took out the ASUN conference. Let's move to the Sun Belt. Okay, so some more Sun action for us. Let's see. Troy won this tournament. Coach hasn't looked at this one yet. So once again, Coach's favorite team, Old Dominion, is in there, but he didn't expect anything from him this year, so that's not like horribly disappointing or anything. Marshall's an interesting team. It's from Coach's home state, West Virginia, and obviously they had the magical football thing. But this isn't an overly interesting conference either. Let's just go look at the bracket real quick. What ended up happening here? So Southern Miss over Coastal, Louisiana over Louisiana Monroe. I wonder why there's okay. So there's an overtime for that one. Old Dominion actually smacked Louisiana. Georgia Southern beat Southern Miss, then lost to Georgia State. Old Dominion won again, beating Texas State. Marshall beat Georgia State. They had a 79-76 flip in that game. Old Dominion actually won again. Look at that. They ended up losing the eventual winner, Troy. So just bad scheduling there. We would have liked to see what they could have done against Marshall or Arkansas State possibly. But then, Troy beats James Madison and goes on to beat Arkansas State. Okay, so let's look. Awards. Terrence Ford. Nice. So Terrence Ford at Arkansas State, who went all the way. All right. System looking good so far. Okay. And not that we had these teams flagged, but those are players we like, and they're getting the awards. And their teams are going deep. So that's looking good for us so far. We don't have any problem with that. Did want to look at what was the record looking like for Arkansas State? So 24-10. They're probably not going to make it, I'd say. I wanted to see if there's going to be any large bids from any of these smaller conferences. So we got Ohio Valley here, of course. We got Evansville, Indiana. Very interesting. Held at the Ford Center in Evansville, Indiana. What's going on at the Ford Center? Let's see. The Purple Aces, the Evansville. That's crazy because Coach flagged Evans. Isn't that wild? Huh. So, hold on. Coach has got to do this. Okay. Oh. Oh, there it was. Boom. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's get back on track. Good find, Ohio Valley. Thank you. This is why we do this shit. Edwardsville. That's who won Edwardsville. We've had Edward flag because of Thomas Edward Brady and Nicholas Edward Foles, and I think Nicholas Edward Sirianni. I'm pretty sure that's his real name. So, like, Sirianni, Italian name, just like Vince Papali, right? Vermeil seems Italian too, right? Like Balboa. So, coach thinks that's why Sirianni was able to win, because Philly likes Italians. And then let's see what's going on here. So, do we have Edwardsville? I mean, we're glad that they won, but is there anyone we would have had flag? No, we wouldn't have liked any of these teams. At least not at face value, except Edwards, because that's flag. So that's really good for us. But what actually ended up happening here? Martin, I don't know what, Tennessee State, Edwardsville. They smoked them. It was an upset too. Good job, Edwardsville. Okay, so we got a Taylor, a Martin. So just the basic flags. Nothing really specific to this year, but Taylor and Martin, obviously always flagged. Let's take a look at Edwardsville, the Cougars, and I'm really mad I didn't check the team names. What was Lipscomb? Bisons. Okay. I know there was one more that I'm not remembering. Is it Arkansas State ended up winning, or did they lose it to somebody else? Whatever. We'll just do better from here on out. Okay, Horizon League. Will be held. This hasn't happened yet. Or has it? March 11th. What is that today? Okay, so this is like finishing. Oh, Cleveland State. We like them. Purdue Fort Wayne. That's an interesting team. Detroit Mercy. Let's take a look here. What's going on? Okay. And coach likes Robert Morris because that's like a hometown school to when he lived in Pittsburgh. So Cleveland State won, but then barely lost to Youngstown. Damn it, Cleveland State. We want them to win the tournament game this year. That might not be happening. They might not be getting in there. That might have screwed them. So Youngstown State and Robert Morris. I don't have a reason like system wise off the top of my head to like either one, but I just prefer Robert Morris. Let's see. Colonials. And Youngstown State. I thought they were the Penguins. Ethan Faulkner. I'm just going to stay out of that. Alrighty, so moving on. That one wasn't too exciting. Would have rather had Cleveland State win it. And let's see. This is the Big South. Johnson City. Magic Johnson City. UNC Asheville. This is a snoozer. We don't care about these teams. So let's see what happened. So Gardner Webb won and then lost to High Point. Radford, that's a Virginia school, so coach likes them, but they went on to lose to UNC Asheville, won then lost. Winthrop won then lost as well. So High Point ended up taking this one. What's going on with High Point? Who the hell is that? Panthers. Cleveland Panthers. I'll take that. We like Panthers right now. There's an Edwards too. And a Brady. Edwards and Brady. We like that. Who the hell's Matt Brady? Mm-hmm. This might be one that we're pulling for. This might help us pick upsets. So, coach, so far we like this team here to possibly pull an upset. Same with the Lane School. Coach, I'll have to rewatch this one to remember. Double check some stuff. What's this? So he coached Marist. He was James Madison. Blue Demons. From the Blue Demons to the High Point Panthers. It's weird he's the only one that has. Oh, look at that. Head coach. Allen. He's got the 76 coding and the 64. What's his actual birthday? Boring. Let's see. Dana. Teammates with Kyle Korver. That's just interesting. I just want to take a look. Elliott. We've been seeing so many fucking Elliottes, dude. Alright. Actually, Coach feels that way because he just read like 50 books written by a dude named Elliott because he wrote all the Sports Illustrated kids books. Coach went crazy because he didn't want to buy them. He found a stack of them. You just read like 100 of them. No joke. I've got them all written down. We'll read them off at some point. So the dog's barking. Oh boy. So we're definitely keeping an eye on Alan Huss's High Point Panthers with his buddy Matt Brady. Coach is gonna just screenshot this so remember. Sorry for the dogs. Okay, so we're good there. That was the Big South, right? Yeah, we went to the Celtics. So let's close that one out. It's Big South done. Boom. Patriot League. Coach, very fond of the Patriot League because Coach went to Lafayette. So he probably should have spent a year at Lehigh, but he did enjoy his time at Lafayette, at least all save for 1 year, possibly. He may have done different. Let's see. So Boston. This is not a lot related to us. Lehigh got bounced right away. Lafayette won their game. Good job. Yeah, they lost the very next game. It's a close one, though. Navy and American. Yeah, that's just boring. Very patriotic. American versus Navy. Let's just keep it rolling. Oh, I should have looked at the awards. Fuck. Whatever. Okay. Summit League. Played at Sanford. I think I peaked at this one. It wasn't all that amazing. But let's see, Omaha. What are they about? The Mavericks. No, there's a Ford Maverick truck. So that's kind of cool. Also, Dallas, I wonder if the Dallas Mavericks just involved in the, a big trade, even though they're on like the. I wonder, does the Ford Maverick have like shitty reviews? Is that like the joke of all the Mavericks or all the Ford trucks? Right? I wonder. Let's see. We got a Brown. Okay. So this is like Carson Wentz territory, right? South Dakotas and North Dakotas. This is Nowheresville. I don't think any of these teams are probably going to do something, but you never know. Let's take a look at how the bracket went down. So Omaha beat St. Thomas. Let's look at the all-tournament team. Nothing. Eagles staff. Boom. Okay. And then blue. More blue. Have I been sleeping on the Blue Devils? Is that where the blue shit's coming from? That would suck. Okay. Northeast Conference. What's going on here? I don't care about any of these teams. So maybe St. Francis because it sounds Catholic. Okay, bracket. Francis is in the final against Central Connecticut. I wonder what those teams are about. Let's take a peek. Central Con. They have Coach Patrick Sellers. Where are they? The Blue Devils. Who are they going against? Franny. The Red Flash. I'm taking the Red Flash in this one. Look, they got Oliver Allen too. Just because of Flash Gordon. I'll take St. Franny there. So hopefully they end up pulling that. Coach will actually put in a pick there. He's not going to pay money, obviously. But let's check out the Missouri Valley. Arch Madness. Oh, this should be fun. Who do we got in this one? So Drake, Bradley, Northern Iowa, Belmont, Illinois. Evansville, they've kind of had a shitty year, though. We would have definitely been pulling for them. Coach ain't going to front. So let's, and then, Iowa's been flagged. So let's hope Iowa or Evansville or Indiana State did something fun. So let's see. Does it have the winner up here? Champions Drake. Yeah, Drake won their 4th title. What are they? Bulldogs. Boo. Lame. Let's look. So Evansville got bounced right away badly. Indiana State lost by 1 point. Iowa lost by 1 point too. Damn. Okay. And then so the final was Drake smacking Bradley around, not particularly close. There's one more thing on. Oh yeah, they don't have like an all tourney team. Weird. Bunch of losers, I guess. Okay, moving on. West Coast Conference Tournament. Orleans Arena, Paradise, Nevada. They actually have a ranked school in this one, St. Mary's, 28-4. Let's check out St. Mary's real quick. The Gales. I think we had someone coached the Gales. I'm wondering if it was our Stanford coach or something. Someone was on the Gales. At least one of the assistants or something, or a bunch of them. So Washington State, Gonzaga, San Fran. Once again, we don't care all that much about this. Let's take a look. Let's see how this went down. San Diego beat Pacific. Pepperdine beat Portland. Loyola Marymount smacked San Diego. Pepperdine over Oregon State. Washington State over Loyola. Pepperdine over Santa Clara. San Fran over Washington. St. Mary protecting that ranking over Pepperdine. Gonzaga beating San Fran. And then that hasn't happened yet. That could be a Gonzaga upset. And we already saw a Bulldog win. The Zags. 26th season. Mark Few. No, that's too exciting. Let's take a look at St. Mary's one more time. Who's their dudes? We don't care about either. We're good. Staying out of it. He's just saying it could be an upset. Okay, let's see. Coastal Athletic Association. Flow Hoops. That's what that one's going to be aired on. Care First Arena in D.C. Campbell. Okay, so we got our Campbell Camels. Man, they were doing way better. What the hell? Oh, yeah, so I think I looked this one. I think Towson won, right? Nope, to be determined. So we'll find out. And then Elon. Stony Brook. That's where Brook's from. Isn't that interesting? The Seawolves. That's where, look, Gino Ford. Huh, how interesting is this? A, I wonder what that A stands for. Is that an Allen? 74, it's 4th of July. '86, Cambridge, Ohio. He was Ohio Mr. Basketball in '93. $26.80, got the 86. So he went. Oh, this is for like Ohio State records. Gotcha. Most free throws in a season and most career free throws. So you know how to get to the line, that's for sure. 41.4 palindrome. He's 6th scorer. Ohio Bobcats history. 113. Wait. So yeah, he broke a record that stood for 42 years. So it could be a 24 coding one. Yeah. '200th game. So his brother is associate head coach at Akron, Dustin Ford. Just when we thought we were going to be done with that one, of course, we had to bump over and then Gino, too. You know, I swear, like, Gino's come up a lot. So he's 46. He's got 78. Larry. August 8th, 88. Died at 68 years old. He got the 86. Sorry, the dogs are like taking a bath or whatever. Alright, 6 regular season championships, 6 Atlantic Conference Tournament championships. Stroke in North Carolina. Okay. Alright. Let's move on. I think we got all this study book. Let's just look real quick. Any big ones? Okay, so let's look at our bracket. Well, no, I've actually won this one. I think Stony Brook got bounced right away. NCA&T, that's heading and stomping grounds. They got bounced right away. Drexel beat Elon. Campbell got bounced right away. Damn, this one was a disaster for us. Then I think no, Towson didn't even go deep. So it's Delaware against UNC Wilmington. At least North Carolina's been on for us. We're definitely taking UNC Wilmington to not get upset. They're going to take care of business against Delaware. We're calling that a slam dunk. And then, let's see. Cherokee Center. Wofford. So Wofford took this one. Samford, we would have been looking at Samford. And yeah, Wofford. This one was kind of an upset here. They like the Terriers or something stupid. Terriers, yeah, they're the Terriers. They got a Dillon. A Dawn. I also would say beat Furman. Once again, it doesn't look like we have any sort of awards going around. Okay, America East. This is officially known as the Jersey Mike's America East men's basketball playoffs. Okay. 8 teams. Bryant. So we definitely want Bryant to win. Tell me Bryant won. Else in there. Yeah, no doubt. We're not even caring about the rest. Come on. Bryant fucking take it. That hasn't happened yet. But they're still in it. So we want Bryant to beat Albany and they're the favorite. Isn't that crazy? Bryant's number 1. Wonder what's going on with them. Bulldogs again. Rhode Island. We like Rhode Island right now. Enough at least. Daly. Ryan Daly. Interesting. Patrick too. Just so you know. Alrighty. Hawks and Blue Hens. He just started with Bryant too. His dad played for St. Joe's. I'll bet they match up in the tournament. He's going to play his dad's old team. What, Oh, and he played college ball for St. Joe's. So that is Bryant. So we have Bryant facing St. Joe's in the NCAA tournament. Mark that one down for Coach, okay? Remind him of that one. And so, but yeah, we need to know how this one's gonna shake out. They're not even in the tournament yet, right? But we think they're gonna secure their way. They're just two wins away. Knock out Albany and then winner of Vermont and Maine. And we're right in position. We can get some sort of crazy revenge against St. Joe's. Pull a wicked upset. Maybe not even upset them. Just go against them. That'd be good enough for Coach. Just make it corny. So this is Starch Madness, not to be confused with Arch Madness. This was the 50th tournament, debuted in 1976. Whoa. Let's take a look here. We got a champ. This is a bunch of losers, it looks like. I just don't care about these fucking teams at all. What's going on? Weber State over Sag, Northern Colorado. Come on, they don't even have the finals yet. Montana. We want Montana versus Montana State. What a thriller that would be. North Colorado versus Idaho. Who the fuck knows? Okay, so let's just take a look. Bears. Fuck them. What else we got? Actually, we shouldn't be too obsessed with the mascot. They got any good names? Reed. They got a Reed and a Campbell. And a Don. It's a Don Campbell. And that Houston thing. Houston's kind of on right now. That's interesting. Okay, so we're keeping an eye on North Colorado. What are the other ones? That's Montana. We got Montana State. They're going to be something. The Grizzlies. No. Okay, we don't like them. What about Montana State? Bobcats. Brick Breeden. Ugh. They're kind of lame too. They're Xavier. They're like Xavier Worthy. So we like Montana State more than Montana. What was the other one left? Colorado. That was Colorado. Oh, Northern Colorado. I already clicked on them. Oops. Idaho. The old Raging Spots. Okay, the Vandals. Yep, we're gonna go chalk there and just go with the UNC Bears. They got Reed and Campbell. Let's go for coach. Let's move on from the Big Sky. Southland. This one hasn't happened yet, huh? Nothing up front. None of these teams look exciting. Coach, let's look. Anything good happen yet? Incarnate Word. So they got bounced. What's going on? I swear the colors on my phone just got all crazy. Like a stroke or something. Okay, so yeah, we're not even. Let's see. Let's look at McNeese Lamar. Cowboys. More. Cardinals. Alvin Brooks. They got a Brooks. It's at least something. I like Lamar the most so far. First one I did, McNeese. McNeese, Lamar, Northwestern State, and Nichols. We'll do Nichols first. Cardinals. Northwestern State. Alright, the coach's lazy pick there. We're going with those of this one, right? No, it's going. Yeah, we're going with Lamar just because of the Brooks. What are they again? Lamar, Cardinals and Brooks. That's good enough for catch. Okay, so on to the SWAC. Bunch of loser schools again. Okay, let's see what we got. No, this is barely even going down yet. Who's the number 1 seed? Southern. We'll look at Southern and Jackson State at least. Let's see what are the Jags. Jackson. Tigers, that's something. Man. Bethune. Wildcats. Reggie Theus. Patrick Garrett. We like them the most so far. So we like Bethune-Cookman of the ones we've seen. Southern, Johnny Jones, Herb Jones. They got a John Jones. That's kind of interesting. I'm definitely not counting him out. I still like Bethune more. The Garrett. Sydney. They got a Sydney there. Klein. Alright, yep. So coach is taking Bethune-Cookman out of that tournament. Alright, ACC. Here we go. Here's the good shit. Alright, what's this one? 72nd edition. That's not great. Number 1, Duke. Number 13, Louisville. Number 10, Clemson. I knew Clemson was good when they beat Stanford earlier. Stanford. NC Wolfpack failed to qualify at all. That's crazy. Good. Okay. Damn, Notre Dame just inched out Pittsburgh. I feel like that's great for North Carolina because Pittsburgh's like low-key good. I think they're better than Notre Dame. So North Carolina should have a better time beating them. Also, that's like the more prestigious team for this year, right? Because Notre Dame was just in the football championship, right? Georgia Tech versus Virginia. We don't care too much. We're just going to take Tech there. Sanford waiting on the winner of Virginia Tech Cal. We would love a Cal upset there so we can get a rivalry game. Right? That'd be real juicy. And then SMU waiting on the winner of Florida State. Syracuse, Stanford, and SMU split during the regular season, but Stanford won the more recent one. Okay? And that would be 76 coding. Be really cool for Stanford. I guess they wouldn't even be playing them till after Louisville, so they would be getting Cardinal versus Cardinal. So they get Louisville just stomped them, so we'd get the Cardinal versus Cardinal thing again. That does seem very set up for Stanford, right? You get your rivalry thing, Cardinal versus Cardinal, and then you can get the grudge match against SMU, or maybe it's Syracuse and it's S versus S. Right, that'd be crazy, though, for them to make it that far. I don't see that. I see it as Stanford over SMU or Clemson. And then at that point, you'd be looking at, obviously, any of Duke, North Carolina, anything like that, probably Duke. But, I mean, Coach is saying for sure Stanford's won it all if they win this tournament. If they find a way to beat California, Louisville, and then SMU/Clemson before beating Duke/UNC or whatever's going on up here, that's just too much for me to not be back on the wagon. But I just don't see Stanford as a team that's going to do that. They've been so disappointing. I can't even explain. Like they just feel so much better than they play. I can't even explain it. But like when they're on, they're like unbeatable because they can hit it from the parking lot, and they got a 7-footer that'll cram it all over you or hit threes himself, and top 10 in boards. So they just got to figure it out. But it just seems like a big ass based on all the letdown games they've had lately. I think it's just time after time. But, it's not like they haven't had any quality ones. Let's see. Low. That was in Charlotte, too. Isn't that interesting? Low in Charlotte, like the Lowe's Speedway. Okay, so we're done here. How Coach feels about the ACC. It's tough call, but Coach says everybody below Georgia Tech, you can just cross them off. They're all losers. And then those are all good schools. The top, I haven't seen Wake Forest play much, but Duke, Louisville, Clemson, and SMU are all really good schools. North Carolina and Stanford are obviously like that next tier. But I'd say we're probably better than Wake Forest. Although, like I said, I haven't seen them play much. Okay, so let's move on. That's obviously one of our most interested conferences. We're very invested in the ACC. We'd be happy with a couple of schools doing well from there. Here's another interesting one. So we got WVU. They got Iowa in here, Houston, Kansas. This is definitely an interesting conference. And this hasn't even taken shape yet, I'll bet. So let's see what we got with the bracket. Colorado with a huge upset, sort of, over TCU. I always think TCU is kind of there just to get upset. They always get a deceivingly high ranking, just to blow it in every sport, it seems like. So Cincinnati smoked Oklahoma State. Kansas State against Arizona State, Utah against UCF. We'll play the winner. Or, winner of that's playing Kansas, winner of the other one's playing Baylor. So we got Iowa State against Cincinnati. It's definitely tough for Cincinnati. West Virginia should easily handle Colorado. They caught a huge break there. Suspicious. And then Houston. So like huge break right before oh shit. Right? So easy one right before a really tough test. They win Houston. Yeah, maybe Kansas gets knocked out before there too. This one, Coach likes WVU here. For sure. 8 doesn't seem too, that's a huge upset for a tournament like this. But 19-12, man, yeah, that's tough. But there's no way I like them losing to Colorado. It's just that Houston game is going to be really tough. They get past that. It definitely seems exponentially easier. There's no one else that's really leaping out except obviously Baylor. I think they're defending champs, or they've won recently or something. No, UConn's defending champs, I think, but Baylor's won recently. Let's take a look at some of these teams. Houston Cougars again. They got a Sampson, Kelvin, and Kellen. There's Sampson up. What's going on with Texas Tech Red Raiders? It's old Bob Knight stomping ground. Maybe that. We should have been more keyed in on them. Nothing standing out right away. Grant. Ulysses Grant. Just concerning because, Bob Knight coached them. Could explain a lot. Right, it's not quite as obvious as Indiana winning it. About the Mountaineers, let's see. Nothing. Fieldhouse, that's why we like them. Lawrence, Kansas. Yeah, it could definitely be Kansas. I'm taking Kansas for the Big 12. I'm still going them or WVU. But alright, let's move on. That's probably our third most invested conference. We like ACC. We like the Big 10, and that what Indiana and the Spartans are in, and the Big 12. Mid-American Conference. This one's going down in Cleveland. Akron, we love that. In Miami of Ohio, yeah, Coach already pointed this out. Though we did good here. These would have been our two teams for sure. Let's look at how the bracket shook out though. Nothing going down yet. Let's take a look in on our zips. Who do they got? Dustin Ford, yeah, that's right. We already looked at that. And then the Red Hawks. Nothing. Okay. So whack. Anything go down here yet? This looks like a snooze here. Yeah, nothing's even gone down here yet. Let's take a look at the top teams. Wolverines. Michigan won last year in football. Antelopes. Wildcats. Seattle. Tyson. It's not enough though. Tyson's kind of a pretty popular name. Alright. Let's just move on. What the fuck am I? Alrighty. MAAC, Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. Nobody likes Super jumping out to coach. Let's take a look. Bobcats, Merrimack, Warriors, Marist, Red Foxes, Anna, Gales, Hatton, Jaspers, Brooks. I'm gonna go with the Manhattan Jaspers. Just looking and just go with that one. Although St. Mary's probably some Shamrock shit. Let's see. Conference USA. Okay, Liberty. Steph Curry's old school. Or no, I think Seth went there. I was confused. I think Seth Curry went there. VCU, George Mason. Okay, so we got some Virginia schools here. We got Rhode Island. So this one's interesting. We like the Rams out front. That would probably be our favorite school. We're keeping on Dayton too. Has to be coaches 2 picks there. Let's see. Dayton didn't make the tournament, did they? Oh no, they're there. Look, okay. So Dayton and VCU, they all got buys. Okay. So this is gonna be a fun one. St. Louis, we want to see them win and go and even beat Loyola probably. One second, sorry, it's just something falling off the wall. Okay. Oh shit. Alrighty. So American Athletic Conference. Number 16 Memphis. There's some Tigers for you. Rice did terrible this year. Looks like has anything gone down? Really? Though I had my eye on North Texas. It was the Mean Green. I don't remember why. But I did watch one of their games earlier. And let's see. Blazers and Kennedy. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're coached by Penny. Oh, Blue Chips. Fuck yeah. Yeah, we're taking the Tigers. No doubt. Hopefully they smoke them. Okay, that works for us. Let's see. Let's look at who's on their team. Nothing really exciting. Okay. SEC. Let's go down Nashville. Current champ is Auburn Tigers. Okay. Coach isn't really invested in this one either. It's like a lot of big name schools, but nothing that really applies to us. Tennessee already got their championship. I'd be hot on them. Big East. This one's going down Madison Square Garden. No shocker there. St. John's, number 6. Number 25, Marquette. I mean, we don't expect St. John's to trip up yet. I don't know if they need to win this tournament, but I don't have like a reason to fade them or anything. I could see Xavier maybe upsetting Marquette. I don't see why UConn. I mean, maybe Villanova going around because of the Philly thing. That'd be cool. It was like Villanova, St. John's. That'd be real cool. So, yeah, hopefully it's something like that. But UConn, St. John's works too. Got a Walsh and a Brown. Dan Hurley, of course. Xavier. No, come on. That'd be really exciting. Kyle Neptune. That's just a cool name. So Kyle Neptune. Big Ten. This one's in Indianapolis. So it's cool. We care about this one. Cambridge Fieldhouse. The Pacers play, huh? What else was there? Something about Firebirds or something? Firebirds, Arena Football, Indiana Mad Ants, the Fever, the Ice, and the Pacers. Alright, so let's check them out. Obviously, we like Michigan State. Is the man. So they're 6th or 7th, depending on who you ask. That could be 76 coding right there. They got a Kelly, and they got an Austin. Izzo is very similar to Rizzo. Oh, Duty just tied Bob Knight, 353. Oh shit, he tied Knight again with conference championships. And then March 6th, he got the regular season. First outright since 2018. Last time Eagles won. And I think Trevor said he really likes the way Michigan State's played. I haven't really watched them. The only game I watched them was when they lost to Indiana. Okay, 4th time Coach of the Year. I wonder how many times they win a championship when they win Coach of the Year, though. Last year they lost to number 1 seed of North Carolina. They had a kid named Tyson. He's a G Leaguer this year. Got Xavier, Carson Cooper. Walton. Got 2 Waltons on the team. 6-7. That's interesting. Rice. Don. Pippen. This is definitely the best conference. In Coach's opinion, he already thought that before he looked at the Big Ten. Historically, Coach always go ACC. This year, it seemed like it's been the Big Ten the whole way. And look at you got UCLA's not even ranked there. 2, 4, 6, 7 schools ranked, and that's not including Indiana, UCLA, or Ohio State. Oh, what's wrong with Badgers? On the actual Big Ten, it's also Purdue. There's Trevor's boy, Painter. Curtis Painter. Wasn't that the name of a quarterback? Yeah. Okay, bud. Oh, look, Indianapolis 500. That's very interesting. Sorry, buddy, you don't have to bark. Let's go more recently. Wait. Right here. First team to be ranked number 1. 3 consecutive seasons. They finished with 17 wins in conference play, the most since Indiana's 18 in 1976. Oh my God. College is so hard, dude. I swear it's coming from this conference. I don't care about nothing else right now. It's either Michigan State, UCLA, Purdue, or Indiana. And, like I said, outside of maybe UNC, Stanford, if they somehow go on a miracle run. But I don't think so, especially after knowing UNC was so good last year. I'm thinking definitely Michigan State. Let's see. Let's see what they got. We got Taylor. Kobe. That's right. Milwaukee too. Glenn's flagged. Older brother Jalen Hurts. That's interesting. All defensive teams. He plays D like Kobe too. Okay, so he transferred to the rival school after starting with UCLA. Sky Clark. Kobe Johnson too. It's like Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson. Miles Rice, we like that one. Umar Bayo, that's the one that we think's like the Neo Patrol. Dallas James. Just had Dallas Goddard win. So Indiana passes the initial sniff test too. I guess that's definitely a good conference. We're gonna be really paying attention to what's going on here. Okay, so we got Purdue waiting on the winner of Rutgers USC. We think they're going to handle them. Illinois, Ohio State, Iowa, we don't really care. We think Illinois will probably win that. Maybe Iowa. And then, let's see, Minnesota, Wisconsin. So Indiana, they get another shot at Michigan State. So we love that. That definitely seems set up for them. UCLA, Minnesota, like that kind of makes sense to me because like the Lakers thing. And then, so that could be UCLA, Michigan State. This is definitely the tournament right here. So then Purdue would play Michigan, would play the winner of like Maryland, Illinois. So then the final could be crazy if it was like UCLA, USC, but USC's not going to do that. It's going to be like Purdue. Yeah, I like Purdue for sure coming out of that side. The other side's way tougher. Purdue versus like Michigan State, UCLA, or Indiana. Damn, Indiana with the 9th seed. Oh man, UCLA, dude. I mean, the Walton thing. Yeah, Kobe Johnson. You don't have to explain why LA winning is interesting. Plus, Dodgers already won. Could definitely be any of those schools. College basketball is definitely the toughest one so far. I would love for like all the schools that coach likes but one to somehow get eliminated before the tournament. Like that's what we want. We're going on an hour here. So let's see where we are here. MEAC. So I want the MEAC. Howard Bison won last year. This is Norfolk. Okay. So that's interesting. Let's check out the Big West. Oh, the dogs are going crazy. Bakersfield. The sweat's like impossible to ever get time to do this shit. Alrighty. And let's close it out with, we'll come back for part 2 here in a second.